Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So my name is Danny, and you know, just wanna give you a brand new start. And I used to be a programmer and coded like C, a traditional programmer, including C language. Even when I was a child, I attended a lot of competitions and luckily won some of the prizes. So, so just really like programming. So a couple years ago, I started to learn JavaScript because, you know, in terms of web programming, the web programming or web browser kind of very popular and ubiquitous. So I tried to refresh or brush up on my programming skills. So I started to learn a JavaScript, but just the learning just has lasted for 1 year, and then I jumped to learning Python because Python is a very compelling language and very good. It has a lot of advantage and advanced features, including decorator, generator, even uh, a lot of features I never seen before. When if compared to C language, because C is a low level language, we have to just the implement a lot of almost all of the implementations by yourself, but for Python you just need to code you very code you or just implement your functions within a very less commands or just you know very short snippets. So having said that, just last year I just came back to learning JavaScript and just brushed up on some of the advanced JavaScript. So even I also learned React, including React hooks. I just realized that the JavaScript has been evolving very quickly, and a lot of new features, even you know Acoma EX6 and even EX 2020 also is also uh, pretty attractive and pretty valuable. And there are a lot of new syntax for a simplification of the JavaScript, and also reach. I also learned node.js, and I just wanna in this time I just wanna record this journey of my learning and also give you a some of the new thoughts or just sharing with you guys some of the advanced feature about Node.js. So I just thinking I just wanna start it start a new Node.js series talking about its advanced features, including streams, asynchronous synchronous tasks, or event-driven, because when it comes to Node.js, um, it includes Google V8 engine and also libuv. Libuv is the kernel of the Node.js, and these two components were just and also a lot of other components inside Node.js no make it makes Node.js very, very compelling. So it has a lot of good, very, very great ideas and thoughts, and also implementations. So I just wanna give you a series about talking about this. So I'm planning that I'm going to start off with streams, and just talking about what is a stream, and its types. There are four types of streams, and also give you some of the snippets and the samples to for you to tell you how to use them. And some of the agenda, I just wanna here you can see a definition or streams, and also I'm gonna talk about pipes and miscellaneous. So that's my plan for streams. And before that, I just wanna recommend some books or guides to you guys. I think the books are really, really helpful for me and for you guys. The first book is named Node.js Design Patterns. This is an advanced book, advanced Node.js book, and you can see that it came out in 2020. So it's a pretty new book. So new book, that means the syntax in this book is pretty new, and also is pretty so the topic they talked about are pretty complete. So let's scroll down to the table, the contents, and you can see this book just talks about modules, common JS module, and the ESM Akama standard modules, ESM, and also talk about a callback and events. This is a kernel of the node.js, right? And also talk about observer pattern, and also talk about async control flow pattern with callback, and also how to use promises and async wait new syntax to organize your code for asynchronous invocation and control flow, because sometimes you need to strictly control your task, asynchronous task, in parallel or in sequence. So in this book, there are a lot of methods or ways to accomplish this. It's a very, very valuable book. And also there's also talk about streams. So and also some of the traditional design pattern, for example, design pattern, structural design pattern, and the behavioral design patterns. So if you look at JavaScript or Node.js, it's far different from traditional Java or C++. So when it comes to design patterns, we oftentimes just related to object-oriented design pattern, a traditional design pattern. But in terms of JavaScript, JavaScript is a weak typed, or just there's no types for Java. So it's also for JavaScript, and also JavaScript is a dynamic language. So this book just gives us a lot of new design patterns, how to for the traditional task, or just a common task, how to use the JavaScript new design patterns or new syntax to fulfill your functions. Pretty nice. And they also talk about other things. So another book I want to recommend is this one. I hope it also helps you, named Mastering Node.js, second edition. This is old, the old book. It's published in 2013 for the first edition, and 2017 for the second edition. So this book content of this book is pretty nice. It's also nice. It's not as, the content is not as much as the first one, but the cover whole entire topics for Node.js, for example, asynchronous event-driven programming. So streams, also talking about streams. So that's a file system. And also they also talks about microservices and how to create your own C++ add-on when you feel like that Node.js, native Node.js doesn't give you enough functions. You can create your own C++ add-on by using the C++. And so your C++ add-on module just complying with Google V8 standard, also libuv standard, or Node.js standards, to just make a seamless connection with the Node.js. So another one I want to mention that just I should pretty appreciate this Dr. Axel. This is a free. You can read this book, but free to read online. And this book is pretty nice. The JavaScript for impatient programmer, and it's really updated. It's ES to ES 2022. So you click on that, you can see the table of the content. Sorry, the table of the content. This one, tables contents. This book is very, very compelling and valuable. So even just this book just talks about general JavaScript, but is it first point, it is totally updated to ES 2022, and it cover almost all of the Java topics, aspects of JavaScript language, because you can see that the syntax and the console variable value operator, so very, very detailed. The most valuable ones or chapter, I think, is modules, object, and this is the new destructuring. There's also ES6 new features, new syntax, and asynchronicity part or session. They talk about it talks about promises and async function, and so you can see that there are 45 chapters in this book, so it's a pretty cover everything. So I just use it as a reference, and also took a lot of notes from this book's content. So pretty nice. So hopefully you guys will like them and enjoy this series of um, contents. So for the next section, I'm gonna start off with streams. So we start off stream and then jump to asynchronous event-driven session. Okay, that's it. Thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it.